Hi, and welcome to Mike and D versus the world. I'm D.
And I'm Mike.
And we're responding to another email. Now, we've given our email address. It's mikeand41@gmail.com. And we get asked questions from time to time. And we try our best to try and help out and give as much advice as we can. And we've received another email.
Mike. Yes, we have.
And this email is from Jeffrey Hasselbeck. And he wants to know about body image. How important is body image? So I'm assuming he's a young man in today's game. He's seen all the competition he's up against, and probably feels a little inadequate. He wondering, should I go ahead and get pec implants or Botox or whatever it is?
Seems to be the way nowadays.
Yeah. So where should we start, Mike?
Well, I guess at the beginning. I mean, I've actually got some notes on what he says. He's a young man. He isn't so specific about his age, but he does say that he is feeling more and more insignificant when he sees these male stereotypes reflected on TV and magazines and on the internet everywhere, of pecs and muscles and whatever's. All over the place.
It's a very descriptive email.
It is. Well, he's got a lot of time.
He has, and I'm glad he's chose to spend it with us. So, firstly, body image. I know you probably hear this. Not important. But I mean, if it's an issue for you, and maybe you want to change, and it's your body, you want to change it, you're more than welcome. Just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Now, that being said, what are you trying to change? I mean, you think you're too short, too tall, too thin, too fat?
Well, there is a number of things you can do and things you can't do. If you're too short, then, barring wearing stilts or...
Well, they do that thing with the shin length.
Yes, there is quite a horrific procedure that involves breaking your own legs again and again and waiting for the bones to grow in between the gaps that they then create. But that could take a long time and also ended up with very fragile shins.
Fragile shins. And a lot of excruciating
So you'll end up probably looking more like a stork than anything else.
Especially if only your shins are longer and your thigh legs are, bones are
I don't think it's actually going to be to that extent.
I don't know.
And that would probably take 20 years to achieve anyway. So
20 years of leg length. It's not a way to go.
So you may want to stop that.
Yes. But I mean, look, if you feel that there's something about you that you want to change, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. I mean, if you feel that, you want to put a bit of muscle on, you want to get that summer bod going, you could go to the gym. Hey, it's a good pastime. You may enjoy going to the gym and meet new people. And
make sure you do it naturally.
Yeah.
Rather than inject yourself with all kinds of stuff that you ain't never heard of. All right. It'll probably end badly. Okay.
Well, Mike, back in the day, I used to.
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah, I recall. I remember the t-shirts.
Those t-shirts were tight because I was a certain size, Mike. I wasn't buying small t-shirts and wearing small t-shirts. That's not what I was at.
I never said you were. I don't know why you bring that up.
I know, I'm just saying, because to somebody it may seem like that's what I was doing, but I wasn't doing that.
I know you wasn't doing that.
And
it's good.
It is good. That's what I'm saying.
You need to reiterate that fact.
I'm just saying.
Your t-shirts were not small.
They weren't small. They were normal adult sized t-shirts.
They weren't children's t-shirts.
No, they weren't children's t-shirts.
Right, that you would deliberately buy to squeeze yourself into.
No, they were for adults. And
they weren't for adult midgets. And that's the good thing.
No, I was
small people.
But the point is, I was quite big. And, my younger days, that was when you're young, you want to look big. And I was doing that whole thing.
So you were a bit like our friend, what was his name?
Jeffrey Hasselbeck. I understand why that's so amusing.
It's not.
Sorry, Jeffrey. I don't know why your name is so amusing to Mike. Anyway, so Mr. Hasselbeck.
It isn't.
He was very concerned with his physical appearance. And all I'm saying is I've been through it. And, don't get caught
up. And the thing is, you know what,
Mr.
Hasselbeck, all right, it depends what it is. If it's something that you would consider what's the word? deformity.
Or a drawback.
A drawback.
You know,
Like if you've got if you've got one foot that's sizably larger than the other, that could be a problem.
it could be.
So let's say if one foot is size 4 and the other one is 13, you're probably not going to be able to do anything about that. Okay? Unless you just have the size 4 and just shove loads of like tissue or socks in it and just look like a man who's got really enlarged feet.
I mean, how much tissue do you think it would take on a daily basis, Mike?
Maybe tissue's not the most economic,
durable substance you could use. You know,
well,
I mean,
maybe
again,
a scarf or something like
you're
that.
basing this on aesthetics as well, man. I mean, he could just be a shoemaker, make a small shoe, make a big shoe, and then wear them. I don't care what anyone thinks. Yeah, that's it.
Right.
But clearly,
Okay.
you don't want people looking at that
Okay,
small
maybe not.
shoe.
Okay, so we established not tissue.
Not
Okay.
tissue.
So if it's like where you've got one arm that's really big and the other one isn't, then just do weights on the other arm, mate. You'll be sorted.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Unless length is the issue.
I mean, look, if you are unfortunately deformed in that way, then I mean, love who you are. You know, don't worry about what people think.
Yeah.
Because there probably is nothing you can do about that.
Yeah. However, if it's all about, the pecs, like you were highlighting earlier in the email, then it's something that what I've been told isn't that important. Women don't really want to see that. I mean, they like seeing it on their
on your posters, you know, on your smash hits, your Brad Pitts. Yeah,
I mean, I'm noticing a line here in your email where you've
and you wrote some more at the end of the email that you didn't read before.
I forgot.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't read it because it was a little disturbing. I must say.
I see.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
But you're going to read it now.
I'm going to read it now because I think I'm getting a better grasp of who you are. He says, "I would like the body of Justin Bieber."
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Can you read that again?
I would like the body of Justin Bieber.
And that's the end of the sentence.
You might want to clear that up.
Yeah.
Because either you like a body like Justin Bieber or his actual body.
You're planning something that we should probably be notifying the authorities about. It's a little disturbing.
Yeah, so we've got his email address. We're going to assume
got Justin Bieber.
Yeah, we're assuming that you would like a body like
You
Justin
want to
Bieber's.
look like Justin Bieber. I mean, the build, the frame, the haircuts,
Yeah. I'm assuming that you are a man of a similar age or, within that. I mean, if you're above 40, then forget it. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that really is disturbing then. If you're above 40 and you want the body of Justin Bieber.
Yeah. For whatever reason.
Yeah, I think you've sent this email to the wrong people. But let's just assume that you are a young boy around Justin Bieber's age and, he's getting all the girls, he's all popular and you want to look like him, These things are fads. They come, they go, they pass.
Yeah.
I mean,
Justin Bieber will not look like that forever. Okay?
No. As much as he thinks he will do.
Trust me, in a couple of years, he's going to look like Paul Daniels.
Just a couple, Mike. It's
2 years.
That's a harsh curve.
I'm telling you.
Enjoy it now, Justin, because things are about
This is what happens when you live fast.
Yes. You won't, you won't.
Very fast.
Not a lot. Yeah. So, yeah. But, yeah, the point is, look, these things, I mean, even when I was young, there was people I wanted to look like, I mean, I remember having a little high top, looking like Kid and Play, I mean, who did you want to look like when you were young?
I wanted to, well, out of the two of them.
Yeah. Automan, did you say?
Yeah, I actually wanted to be like Automan.
See? Automan.
Automan. Don't ever look that up on YouTube. Alright? It's embarrassing. You can't do that.
What?
Stop it. Alright?
Besides, anyway. Yes, so Automan, perfectly viable.
Yeah, I was 8.
No excuse. So, yes, that being said, I think the key message we're giving here is don't be too caught up in physical appearances. Be who you are. Yeah, be happy with who you are, because that's the only way you're going to find someone who respects you for who you are.
As they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
So, it's not what the aesthetics say. That's only skin deep.
I mean, even if you have got the body of Justin Bieber, you're only going to attract people who want the body of Justin Bieber. And from what I've heard,
they're all sickos, just like you are.
They're disturbed. don't let them touch you. If they touch you, tell an adult.
They tend to live in the hills and
carry sacks.
Don't have phones.
A lot of sacks.
Yeah. So you probably want to stay away from those people.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, be who you are. You know, the body is not everything.
Yes.
All right, because let's face it, once you've seen the body, then what? You want to know who the person is.
There's got to be a bit more to it.
Yeah, there's got to be a bit more personality. You got to be funny, at least. Women like funny guys, apparently. They like guys who tell jokes.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, funny guys who are intentionally funny, not just...
Yeah, not guys that they laugh at.
Yes. No.
Yeah, so if you're like the guy who walks in the room and it's Jeremy.
Look at his foot.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Not nice, there's no respect there.
Yeah,
firstly,
they're going to think,
change yourself up.
That's it.
Completely ignore our advice. Be someone else.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully that will be useful advice to you. What's his name again?
Jeffrey Hasselbeck.
Jeffrey Hasselbeck.
Yes.
It doesn't amuse me. It just sounds like a guy I used to know somewhere who was very humorous.
He's a funny guy. Thinking about him right now. Is it making you laugh inside?
Inside. Tears of laughter.
Tears
All
of
right.
laughter.
Jeffrey, enjoy. Hopefully, you know, you'll do all the tweaks and whatever you need to do to enhance what you already have. And Mr. Hasselbeck will be the talk of the town.
He will be.
He will be.
He is here anyway.
He will be like the Fonz.
That's another reference that you'll probably have to look up. Anyway, that being said, I think we've given as much advice as we can on this topic, Mike. So don't forget to like and subscribe and follow and Twitter and all the rest of the stuff we
all of it
don't really understand, but it's probably really important. Do that. Yeah, I guess we'll see you next time. I'm D.
I'm Mike.
And thanks for watching and good luck.
Yeah, Mr. Hasselbeck.